Yes, good night, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you guys are watching this. Welcome to the Monday Night Live. Yes, here with me, plus size supermodel Trisha Coach. And I am super excited tonight because we have here one of our past graduates. Yes, Miss Sabina Michel. Oh my God, I love your
Hi.
top girl. You're looking beautiful. Look at that
Thank you.
smile. Yes. So she is a graduate of Suffolk University. And of course, she's a fellow model. And of course, definitely going to be an attorney. Of course. Yes. I have
Yes,
a
absolutely.
cousin who's an attorney. And yes, we need more attorneys in this world. So welcome. It's a pleasure to see you. You are looking amazing. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Trisha. Honestly, thank you for having me. Thank you for everything you've done for me these past 90 days. Like, if it wasn't for you, I would not be this beaming light right now. Like, 2021, I'm ready to attack it. I'm ready to get things done. And that's partly because of you.
Oh, so that leads us to, my first question to you. So where were you like in your walk in 2020? Like where were you before you got enrolled?
So, honestly, I was in a place where I wanted things to change, but I also had doubts about if I was capable, if I was able to, if,
Mhm.
things that I wanted would ever come into fruition. So it's like I wanted to make a change, but I really wasn't mentally ready because I didn't think I was worth it.
Wow. So you had doubts, you had feeling like you weren't enough, feeling like you just didn't know how to go on. So
Yeah.
how did you actually come to find out about Confidence Queens and about actually, me as a life coach?
Well, honestly, so I found out that you were also with the agency that I'm represented by. I don't know if I can say the name. Don't say the
Yeah,
name.
same
Okay.
name. It's fine. Yeah.
I found out that you were represented by True. So, and I had followed you before because I saw when you had launched your swim line.
Uh-oh, break.
I was like, to
Uh-huh.
be had our.
Hi, Jose.
There we go. I reached out. Yes. There we go. I think
Uh-huh.
we're back on. Awesome.
Uh-huh.
Basically, so I reached out to you and I asked you, basically if you do any mentoring, and then you introduced me to the program, and I was like, I have to enroll. Like I know you have a wealth of knowledge that you can spread, that you can share with me. So I was like, I'm signing up.
Yes, and what I loved about you, Sabina, is that you made up your mind. You know that something was wrong with how your life was going, and you wanted to level. I always call it level up. You knew that you were beautiful, but you needed to do some inner work, and you took the time. And of course, as I said on this title here, unleashing your inner confidence, it is definitely priceless because it opens all the doors for you. Sometimes we're thinking, oh my God, why am I not getting this? Why is this not happening? It's because you have inner blocks. So can you share a little bit about some of the inner work that you had to do, like without giving out a whole lot of, info, like,
So honestly, I really had to tap into my emotions. I had to delve into with the lessons that you brought me through. I really had to tap into my fear, what was holding me back, things that I may have thought I just brushed over in my life, but that really could have, a resonating effect on me even today. So some of those practices, and then just changing some small things in my routine about, affirmations, being more positive, giving out more feminine energy through the lessons that you taught me that, helped me manifest, and basically the laws of attraction help me output positivity to regain and actually have positivity in my life. And, even if it's one thing that happens as a negative, always seeing the bright side, always seeing the silver lining, always seeing that there's a lesson learned here and to move forward.
And do you think this is something you could have done on your own?
Honestly, absolutely not, because I would have never thought about these practices. Seriously. Like I would have never thought about, trying to like even my relationships with other people. Of course, I've been like, oh yeah, well, I need to cut that person off. I need to cut that person off. We always say it, but then actually doing it and expressing it and living it day by day, especially with people that you can't choose to be in your life, like your family members. You love them, you want to be with them, but you have issues with them, and you need to be able to find that boundary for yourself. And those lessons you gave me, honestly, I would have never thought to do that.
Right. Yes. So I know a lot of people watch podcasts, YouTube, doing all this self-help stuff, but the bottom line is what is the accountability partner, right? Like having that
Absolutely.
person to talk a little bit about that too, Sabina. Like on,
So basically with our program we did monthly check-ins, and sometimes we did 2-week check-ins. And you would have a lesson plan, you would have some homework for me, so I literally had to put in the work. I would take notes during our talks. I would take notes when I did my homework, because you basically came back to me and was like, did you do this? What's the progress on this? What is going on with this? So it's like I had that accountability. And number one, I'm paying for a service. I don't want to just use it frivolously. I want to make the most of the experience. But also, too, the relationship that I started to build with you was that accountability aspect where I didn't want to let you down. And honestly, I felt like it was fruitful work. So I wanted to keep doing it.
oh, great. And you were such a great student. You showed up on time. You did not let the technical anything bother you, because we meet on Zoom audio only. It's not, you don't have to get dolled up. You don't have to get dressed up. We're not seeing each other. It's not like this platform where
Yes.
we're like together and all of that. We're together only by voice. And that's how we do it. And did you like that process about it, that you didn't have to like get dolled up and be like in this whole other world and be physically present?
Honestly, I did too, because especially with COVID and I'm just sitting at home, it's like, okay, I gotta like put the wig on, brush this, brush that, put a little, I didn't have to do any of that. I can literally be in the comfort of my own home and talk to you, and we're actually doing progress. We're actually doing work. So it was
Yes.
great.
Working on the inner you. I mean, it was beautiful to see your breakthroughs that you had every time we met. And I mean, you really put them into work and all of that. It was just so amazing. So, is there any advice that you want to give, fellow entrepreneurs, fellow women who have been through stuff, breakups, their self-esteem, their confidence is really low. What can you tell them, about this program that will definitely help them?
Honestly, if you're at a point, for the viewers listening, if you're at a point in your life where something's wrong and you don't necessarily know how to fix it, or you want advice from fixing it, or if you just are unhappy where you are and you want to improve on your life, these are the classes that you need to be taking. From advice from people that have been through it, that have gone through it, that have done it. It's like you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting the same results. So you have to put yourself outside of the box. You have to expose yourself to different experiences. And this class is one of those things that helped me, because honestly, like, there are life lessons that I learned in the class that I'm literally going to take with me for the rest of my life. Like, it's the affirmations in the morning. That positivity, that process gets you ready for the day, gets you ready to absorb all that positive energy and everything good coming to you. So I highly advise people to sign up. I highly advise them to take it. And but take it if you're serious about changing. Take it
Oh,
if you're serious
that's the
about
word.
putting in the
That's the
work.
word right there.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
like,
you can't say you want to do it, or I want to do this, I want to do that, and you're not going to put the work in. It is work,
exactly.
it is fun. I am a fun person, of course, but when it's time to get down to business, tell them, Sabina, you have to get down to business. You
You
know,
have to. You have to put the work in. You have to be willing to change. Like you can get lessons and Trisha can advise you, she can tell you what to do, but she can't do the work for you. You have to be willing to do a deep dive into yourself and figure out, okay, I'm ready for a change. Something has to give. Something needs to be done.
So give us a little insight about, if only if you want to, about, using of your femininity now and dating and stuff must be going good because you're beaming. I'm like,
Honestly, it has been going good. I've definitely, with COVID, people are like online dating, so that's what I've been doing. But I've definitely been getting a lot more positive attraction. I've been attracting a lot more guys lately. Just being graceful, reminding myself that yes, I am a woman and I deserve everything that's coming to me. I deserve everything positive in life. And, it's been great. Like I've been definitely meeting guys
that's great.
and
Yes.
going out on dates.
Yes. I could totally tell that you're confident, your inner confidence is unleashed and your inner beauty is totally unleashed, definitely. And nothing is gonna stop you now. Only you could stop you. Yeah. So it was
Definitely,
a
definitely.
pleasure. It was just such a pleasure mentoring you and coaching you. And I really started Confidence Queens. I want to take it worldwide. So, that's why I started that program doing more one-on-one. And I just want to help more women to know that they are worth it no matter what you've been through or what you're going through now. That it really boils down to that self-care. We're mothers, we're daughters, we're sisters, all of that, nieces, and and if we're empty, we can't give to anybody else. So you have to fill up your tank.
Absolutely. And honestly, with it being virtual and you being able to talk to us on Zoom, on Facebook, through Messenger, other things, it's so easy to access you. And you've always been so responsive and made the time for me. So I definitely encourage people to do it no matter where you are. If you're in Switzerland, like there's a time difference, but I'm sure like you have made scheduled time to,
Yeah.
provide these people with this service. Like I totally advise people to take advantage.
Yes, take advantage of me now because I might get too busy where I can't do one-on-ones anymore. But I love doing one-on-ones because I feel like I really get to tap into, that person's struggle and what they really want to work on. And, not all of us are going to be a fit. Not everybody is going to want to work with you or if I'm even going to want to work with you, depending on, what's going on. Not everybody I'm going to want to work with. I'm just being honest. But
Absolutely.
Sabina, you are a great candidate. You did the work and you graduated, and I'm so proud of you. And I just love how you're showing up. Like that's a part of the program too, because a lot of women who come to me, they have body image issues, oh, I need to lose weight and all of that stuff. Can you talk a little bit about that, how we kind of went through in the program to about, loving your body and, just exuding inner beauty?
Absolutely. Honestly, I know some of the techniques you told me, even just like looking in the mirror, if there's something that you want to change, something that don't like, face it and take the steps necessary or map out the steps necessary to change that, to correct it. But honestly, just loving who you are, just being in your space and being comfortable. And it's like, yeah, as a model, I did have confidence, but just tackling down those insecurities, it's been great. Like I mean, yes, I do still want to work out. Having a healthy lifestyle is always good, but honestly, I'm okay with my roles. Like
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Right, right. You are owning them and loving them and all of that. Yes. All right, Sabina, I know you are busy with your whole new life, getting stuff together and, getting ready to go to law school and all this stuff and, working on you now. That is, which you did. I love that you made the decision and just came in and did the work. It is
Absolutely.
awesome. Yes, it
And
was
I
a
have
pleasure
my
being
laws
your
of
coach.
attraction book, so I'm gonna start logging into it and getting
Yes.
my planner already started. So yes, thank you for that advice also.
All right. I love it. And you got a beautiful pink.
Yes, I did. It's the zodiac sign. So
Oh, nice.
I
Yes.
definitely love it. So
Woo!
cool. Really
I'm
one of
telling
my
you, you're
favorite
one of my
colors.
best students. You just rip it. You do what you're supposed to do. Yes. And when you do that, great things happen.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Thank you.
You are welcome. All right. Yes, guys, it was so good seeing everyone. Hi, Jose. Jose is a plus photographer. He loves us plus models. Oh my goodness. Jose Pigan. Hi, Jose. Yes, I don't know who this other user is right here because I think StreamYard doesn't allow us to see everybody's name who is commenting. Yeah. But if you're watching the replay, you can put your questions, in the comments just the same. I will get back to you, of course. All right, Sabina, you look amazing.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for telling us, your journey and how you're feeling and about your experience in Confidence Queens, which is definitely just life coaching one-on-one with me, plus size supermodel Trisha Campbell, and life coach. Yes. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna end the live. Oh my God, I hope it just stays up. Because this is the first time I'm doing like a duel, and it looks very good. I'm watching it right here on my computer. Yeah. So, all
Awesome.
right, you look great.
Thank you. Because of
You're
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Queen.